make a change for yourself and kind of go forward. Because you can, but again, it goes back to what are you thankful for? For me, I'm just thankful to have my right mind. I'm thankful for the family that I have, and at least knowing who my family is. I've spoke before that a lot of times we may love our family, we just don't like them. And this is a great time for us to reconnect with family and even extended family. Because there are many people out there who would love to know what you know. Who is my family? Who do I belong to? But we're talking about spreading good word, spreading good cheer, to be thankful. What are you thankful for? Because we're living in a time where we want other people to expose their faults to others, but we don't necessarily want to expose our faults at all. We hear very good things about other people, but a lot of times you don't learn in good times, only in bad, really. When you're in situations like I'm sure you've been over the holidays and you've listened to people talk about their goods and their marries and things that are happening for them in their lives, and you may feel like that, like I said before, you don't measure up. But you do. You have something to offer. You just may not have made a decision to go forward with that yet. But to me, it just goes back to, what are you thankful for? You can, if you start to master the little things in your life, it'll make a huge difference in your life overall. You have to realize that no matter what, you have something to be thankful for. And so you have gratitude for something. So your gratitude is an attitude, but you have to put some action behind it. There has to be, you have to be kind of like under construction with your thoughts. Your actions have to be, like I said, under construction. That you're doing something new. That when opportunity comes, you're ready for it. So you have to prepare yourself because you have potential in action. The good news is that you're ahead of me. You're ahead of a lot of people. You're ahead of people if you know what it is that you want to do, and you can kind of work forward towards it. But you're rich with possibility. You can forget about what you've done in the past and start reaching out for what's ahead of you. And it's time for you to move forward because your best is next to come. You're developing into somebody that you want to be. But you first have to know what that is. And I still believe it begins with, what are you thankful for? So you have to, in my opinion, you have to get past your past and not think about all the things that you haven't done and start working towards your possibilities, the things that you can do. And many times it just comes down to, what are you thankful for? What are the walls in your life that you have erected? Where in your mind have you erected this block of what you can't do because you're looking back on things that you haven't done well? I find that many times people don't do well the first time, they just stop doing it. But you have to eliminate wasteful things that's keeping you from your best life. And a lot of times it's your thought life. You have something to give to the world that only you can provide. Remember, you're under construction. You're doing something new. When an opportunity comes, you'll be ready for it because you're preparing. Your potential in action. Stay with me. You're with the Positively Speaking Radio Show. I'm your host, Walter Alan Scott, on WBEG and BEGradio.com, the station everyone is listening to.
Waking up in the morning, seeing the sunrise. Well, it's enough to say, I thank you, Lord. Rolling over, seeing my baby's eyes. It's enough to say, I thank you, Lord. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord. Be thankful of what you got. You know you should be thankful of all you got. You may live in the valley, you may live on the highest hill. Some people say you don't do nothing but take the doctor's pills. You may be in a nursery, in a classroom, driving your big fine car. Airplanes will take you afar. Laying out in the sun, or just working on the run. Oh, you should be thankful of what you got. I know you should be thankful. Oh yeah, of all you got.
Welcome back, and you're with the Positively Speaking Radio Show. If you're just tuning in, I'm your host, Walter Allen Scott, and we've been discussing or talking about what are you thankful for? I feel like a lot of times we take a lot of things for granted. We actually do not look at small things. A lot of times we don't miss something until it's gone. You don't miss quality until it's gone, especially. A lot of times it may be, for most times it might be a person. It may be a place that you've lived. It might be a possession that you've held on to that you may have lost or given to someone else that held some sentimental value to you. But it normally is just little things. We've just had a holiday season. We just had Thanksgiving. Many of us have spent time with friends and families. I've even known a few people who've gotten together the week prior to Thanksgiving, and they had what they called a Friendsgiving. And I thought that was awesome because they weren't able to spend time with their friends during the holidays. So they spent time, because of course they want to spend time with their family, so they made a special time to spend time with one another. And that's something that I'm going to adopt and do that myself as well. But many times I find that we're holding back. We get around a group of people, we start hearing what other people are doing well, and it makes us feel like we're not up to par. And we can actually start working towards doing whatever our thing is, whatever our it is, and move forward. But I feel that you have to get to a point where you don't care about what people think about you. It's too many. You have to get past pleasing people and keeping up with others. You have to do your thing. And sometimes it's a process. Many times, all times it's a process. I won't say many times. It is a process. And you really learn through the journey, and once you get to where you want to be, you realize that the best time was the time that you were getting there. Instead of asking yourself, what do you want to be when you grow up? Ask, how do you want to live? It opens up a whole new perspective of thought, because then it can close the gap of what you're not getting from just having a career by itself. and kind of give you more of an opportunity to work towards filling in the gap by working your way backwards, knowing knowing how you want to live and filling that space. I don't know if that really makes sense or not, but I was just wanting you to look at mainly, again, what are you thankful for? Because many times little things are the things that'll get you to where you need to be, because they're right in front of you. You just don't see them yet because you're overlooking them. You don't understand the power of something small. I've often been told that big things come in small packages, and many times the very thing that's going to get you to your next best life is something small, insignificant, that's right in front of you. But many times it comes down to, what are you thankful for? Think about it. What are you thankful for? Your friends, your family, they'll love you no matter what. They may not always seem that way. Many times they can't see past your past. They can't see past knowing you for whom you were. If you had a chance to actually leave home or leave what you consider to be home and come back, you are now a new creature. You're like a rubber band that's been stretched, and you can no longer go back to the vision they had of you prior to you leaving them in the first place. But you can move forward. But a lot of times it just comes back to, what are you thankful for? Thanksgiving gives us a time to